All right, guys, it is Saturday, July 22nd. I think the crew just left for the day, so we're going to do our walk around and show some updates. We had quite a bit of work done this week. No special guests, though. All right, so same path as last week. Trying to think if there's anything really new to show. I'll probably edit that out because there's not much to show there. A lot of the blocking's been done in the walls, so we can hang stuff on the walls with support. The electricians did a lot of work this week too, so as you'll see in each of the rooms, we basically have conduit and boxes together, and actually wires been run for power. They've also got the allocations for the low voltage stuff like the Ethernet. I don't believe any of that low voltage stuff has been run yet. Here, this is the future room, so this was kind of set aside for future work like endoscopy or something like that. We put some blocking in the walls just in case whatever equipment we put in there needs something to be mounted to the wall. Dental suite number 2, we've decided since this has very large windows in it, we can't really mount anything to the walls over there, of course. So when we do dentals in that room, we'll have a mobile x-ray machine instead of the one mounted to the wall. And then our dental room number 1 doesn't have the windows, so we can mount everything to that far wall over there. So this will have our traditional x-ray like we have it now, and the swing arms will be in this dental room here. And then going through basically the rooms, you're just going to see some ductwork's been put in. Not all of it's been completed yet. A lot of the wiring's been run, but that's really not something that's very visible during the video. But that is quite a lot of work to get all the power run for all the rooms. The various blocking is in place. We're putting blocking in for exam room tables, monitors, things like that, so we can safely mount those to the walls. And they've also started our solution for that sound issue last week where we didn't have any barrier between the top of the walls in the next room because sound could basically go up and around. We're putting drywall to seal that up so we have some sound barrier. And there also is going to be a drop ceiling, so the ceiling height will be 9 feet and the drop ceiling will have acoustical tiles in it, so that'll help with sound control as well. But as you can see through here, I know it's not exciting stuff, but a lot of that drywall has been put up for soundproofing reasons. And then we're back to, this is the emergency exit over here. So we're facing Granby Street in this direction. These are all the exam rooms over here. And we can see we've got power run, we've got blocking in place. So basically, these are kind of going to be ready soon for final drywall to be installed and then painting at some point. All the other exam rooms and treatment. I don't know if there was a lot of work done this week just because basically the only thing they were doing was running power. So like a lot of the other stuff, there's not a lot of visible updates as we're walking through the treatment area here. And this in here will be the lab area. I kind of skipped over it, but this long section is going to be lab and pharmacy right here, and then treatment right there, and then surgery on that side of treatment. And entrance, main entrance right there. They've got all the framing up. I think most of this was up last week, so there's not a huge amount of updates there. But you can see they ran power, so all the power to the entryway, to reception, all that's been run. And so basically that's kind of the visual update from the interior this week. Like a lot of the work that was being done, like the duct work, the electrical, it's not going to really show up as being, you know, this impressive improvement on the walkthrough, but it is still a lot of work for them to do that. So we're going to walk outside. Looks like it's another nice day out here today. And I think we showed the EIFS coating last week, maybe going up to about like right here on the side facing the parking lot, but they've got this whole wall done now. So as we walk down, you can see that EIFS material is pretty much done the whole length of this side of the hospital. And then we'll show you something neat as we kind of walk through here. They've started putting the metal kind of color accent piece in as well. So that's roughed in. That's not like final. As you can see, like the roof still needs to be patched in properly. But basically the whole wrap, as you see the wrap there, that's going to extend all the way through here. And of course we've got that large canopy going over the main entrance and the storefront windows. I think Granby Street here has like the least amount of updates. All they did was the EIFS, that synthetic stucco, is done basically everywhere now. I think there's just some patching up they'll have to do after the other work's been completed, just in case they damage something. I don't think I can squeeze through here. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, 35th Street. And so you can see basically they've got the metal wrapping about 2/3 of the way done. So I'm just going to kind of rotate around here so you can see what this is going to look like facing Granby Street. But they still have some finishing to do to get that tied into the roof and everything. But those are the major updates for this week. And thank you for joining me.